What I needed.
I gotta give it to Dave Filoni. I gotta give it to him. G'day guys and welcome back to Raging Rhino. Alright, it's time for episode 7 of The Bad Batch. This episode is called Battle Scars, and to be honest with you, I sound more excited than I actually am to watch this. Now I'm going to do this review the same way that I did my review last week. I'm going to watch and react and also just give my thoughts straight off the bat. And I'd love to get all your thoughts in regards to, do you prefer this style of review where I actually watch it and you get to see some of my reactions from watching it and of course hear my thoughts straight after it? Or would you prefer me to sit down, watch it, and then just give my thoughts and review of the episode? Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. But we're going to pretty much get straight into this. Where are we at with the Bad Batch? Well, they're broken up. Crosshair's inhibitor chip has been enhanced. So, of course, there's him. We'll probably get a little bit of that story this week. And, of course, we have Omega, who the bounty is on. We don't know what the bounty is for or who's put the bounty even out on this child thing. Who knows if it's actually Palpatine? I mean, well, I'm sure we'll find out. Of course, we've had the Ruffer sisters show up. We've had Fennec Shan show up. And, of course, it's you scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's the Mandalorian. So, anyway, let's get straight into this episode. Episode 7, called Battle Scars.
How much longer until we're in hyperspace, Tech?
That depends on when Echo
Who fucking
plans on getting
cares?
Drive back online.
I'm working on it.
That's a good question, Hunter. Just punch it now. Fuck it. Oh my god, so there's been a massive time jump by the looks of things.
Maybe it's a pet. Maybe he wants to turn it into a stew. Don't know. Don't care.
So they haven't even had, like, we didn't even see them come back from their last mission to report that they didn't get the head and they gave the information to these two other people. Like a massive time jump. Well, maybe not massive. Maybe all we didn't see is just all of that conversation and they've already been sent off on another mission. I don't really have a problem with time jumps between episodes, but when you haven't really completed the arc of the previous episode, what's the point? I haven't seen the repercussions of what the result is of them not getting the head. This person obviously employed this chick Sid to get the head, to get that information. Now, it might have been the same people that put the contract out that sent Ruffer and Trace to get the head as well. But that doesn't matter. She's worried about money. And I also find it funny how they've called it money. Wouldn't they call it credits? I mean, that's just I know that's a nitpick, but again, in universe, what's money? I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure that they refer to money as credits, but anyway, I could be wrong. They could have referred to it as money in the past. I just haven't really noticed, but it just stood out to me. Anyway.
As long as you get paid.
Now you're catching on. And guess what? That means you get paid too. Bring the lizard in the back.
See, that's what I mean. She said that last time. It helps me, I get money, you get money. What happened in the last exchange? Why does she have so much confidence in them that they're going to complete their mission? They didn't complete the last one they went on.
Like what?
Like retrieving that tactical droid, but you bungled that up. I suggest you figure something out before
At
you
least
see
they
my
brought it
other
up.
side.
That's
Rex?
Oh, great. Another clone. Just what I needed.
I gotta give it to Dave Filoni. I gotta give it to him. It's just another cameo. Like, it's so funny. Every episode, it's familiarity with The Mandalorian. It's so good. It's so good. This is the Rex cameo appearance. We get the Rex cameo. So we've had the Mortez twins, or whatever the fuck they're called, Mortez twins. We've had Fennec Shan, and now we get Rex. Alright, let's see. I like Rex. I like his arc. I like the whole thing. But who knows what they're going to do with his arc and Ahsoka's arc and everybody else's arc. It's going to be interesting.
Well, look who it is.
Okay, so the Mortez sisters were working for Rex by the looks of things. Or at least an attachment to Rex in some way, shape, or form. So, that's very interesting. Because I'm not even sure the Mortez sisters know who Rex is. Well, at least not from the Clone Wars. They obviously know who Ahsoka is, so there's the attachment. But anyway.
You're a Generation 1.
Now, how'd you know that?
From the lines on your face.
They're going to make Ahsoka Force sensitive, or her modification is... It's either Force sensitivity or it's a modification of hers, like how all the other mods, all the other Bad Batch members have like a certain skill that they're really good at. But this just makes her all-knowing, really. Like when she met Sid, it's like, you're Sid. And all the Bad Batch guys are like, oh, who's Sid? Where do we find this Sid? She just walks over, you're Sid. And like, she knows that Rex is a Mark 1.
Good question. I'll be in touch.
He's gonna go check with Ahsoka. Just a matter of time.
I don't have an inhibitor chip.
Why not? That's not fair. How's the chip scanner coming?
Since Rex's chip...
Yeah,
moved,
why not? Why don't we
I'm able to
answer that
establish a
question? Omega's so fucking annoying.
What is this place?
A starship graveyard.
She really needs to
picking up
shut the
Rex's
fuck
beacon.
up. She asks the questions, so they give the answer, so we know where they are. What is this place?
How did you boys find out about them? Omega. The kid?
He's gonna fall in the water.
That was close.
Maybe not in the water. Close to the water.
We're not going anywhere, Omega. You're stuck with us for the long run. Got it?
Am I supposed to feel something?
I think I found something. 90 degrees from his right orbital floor, below the horizon.
Fucking kill her. Find her and kill her. That's it, she's in there. Oh, she's not in there.
Good soldiers. Follow orders.
Oh, Rex, you could have given him one more fucking second. Fuck.
No. I'm staying until he wakes up.
Notify the Empire.
Alright, so he's seen that. Okay, well that was one episode that I kind of actually did enjoy seeing Rex in it. One of the things, if you haven't been watching my channel, is that I liked the clones story arcs from the Clone Wars. And Rex obviously is a big part of that. And you really do feel for that character when you see him sort of thinking about what's happened with Order 66 and what's happened to all the Jedi and all of that sort of thing. And you can sort of see that being portrayed really well. Again, great credit to D. Bradley Baker, the voice actor that voices all the clones. Done a great job having conversations with himself, no doubt. But other than that, this episode, it was good that this is what the Bad Batch really should have been. It should have been about them trying to figure out what's going on, removing the inhibitor chips and things like that. Obviously, this happens very quickly because it's one episode, 20-something odd minutes long, and it's pretty much done. But, you know, a story arc like this is pretty good within the story that they're trying to tell, I suppose. But again, Omega really doesn't fit, and it annoys the shit out of me. And obviously that's why they don't go and help the Republic, because their priorities have shifted from the Republic and protecting the Republic to protecting Omega. For some reason, there's a bounty on this thing. There are story threads in this that are making sense within their own story, but the story is just... And a lot of it is the exact same story as The Mandalorian. It's babysitters in space, the cameo appearances, and it's also trying to set up future stories. Because obviously, at the end there, Hunter says to Rex that if he's ever in a bind, you know where to find us. So they're trying to set up, of course, a future story that they can tell where Rex needs help. He sends out the call to the Bad Batch and the Bad Batch arrive. Whether or not that's done in the animation or whether or not that's done in live action, of course, they're trying to tie it all together. And they're going to tie it to the sequels somehow. And I have no doubt that Omega has some importance or relevance to the sequels in some way, shape, or form. But again, we'll see. Luke Skywalker might show up, even though he's just been born. And, you know, take her to the temple and then train her or something. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the episode. It was pretty much what the Bad Batch should have been, and there were some good moments in this episode, I'd say it's probably the best episode out of all of them. But those little annoying things that Omega says and does and knows everything, just, it grinds my gears so bad. If you watched it, let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you didn't watch it, let me know what you thought of this review. Let me know if you liked the style of review, and also let me know what you thought of my thoughts of the episode. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as well, and we'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.